This goes on your hot shoe, if you can reach it, and then you can just dangle it if it's going to be an emergency. Hello 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Testing. 1 2. Well, can you hear me clean? Clean, 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 clean.
evening. I am Hera Charlier, president of Central Lakes College, and it's my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the 2017 Central Lakes College Staples graduation ceremony. Tonight's ceremony begins on the blue side of your program on page 2. Please stand for the presentation of colors and our national anthem. Please be seated. Thank you, Motley American Legion Post Color Guard, for your presentation of colors, and Mr. Anderson and the CLC Brass Ensemble for their beautiful rendition of the national anthem. In follow-up to that anthem, I want to recognize the Central Lakes College students and graduates who serve or have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. Our military graduates are recognizable by the red, white, and blue Patriot cord that they wear. Also present are many CLC employees and audience members who have served our country. Will all current and former U.S. military men and women please stand to be recognized? Please join me in thanking them for their service. Thank you. Graduation is a tremendous time of celebration. For our graduates, it's a celebration of accomplishments and new beginnings. And for college faculty and staff, it's a celebration of student success. For families and friends, and there are many of you here tonight, it's a time to celebrate and recognize the achievements of a son, a daughter, a relative, or a special friend. So let's begin the evening by welcoming the many people who have come together to help us honor tonight's graduates. Participating in the ceremony this evening and seated on my left, Trustee Roger Moe, member of the Minnesota State Board of Trustees. Kari Christensen, Vice President of Administrative Services. Alex Carr, Staples Campus Student Senate President. Rebecca Kent, Dean of the Staples Campus and Career and Technical Programs, and Kari Frisch, Communication Instructor. Thank you all for your participation in tonight's celebration. At Central Lakes College, our mission is We Build Futures, and to accomplish that mission, we work in partnership with our students, our faculty and staff, and our community. I am truly fortunate to work with over 250 outstanding employees who strive every single day to create an environment to help students be successful. I'd like to introduce you to these special individuals. Will all Central Lakes College faculty and staff members please stand to be recognized? We are grateful for your support. Please be seated. Finally, tonight's graduates are surrounded by family and friends who have provided critical support and encouragement along the way. In recognition of that fact, our own students asked that you be given the seat of honor this evening, which is why they are seated to the side. Graduates, please stand. Please join me in thanking the special people in your lives. You may be seated. Tonight, we are very pleased to have with us Trustee Roger Moe to greet us and congratulate graduates on behalf of the Minnesota State Board of Trustees and Chancellor Stephen Rosenstone. Trustee Moe is from Erskine, Minnesota, and is the current president of National Strategies Incorporated. He previously served 32 years in the Minnesota legislature, including 22 as the Senate Majority Leader. His legislative accomplishments include the creation of Minnesota State colleges and universities, the very system of which we are a part, the Minnesota Job Skills Partnership, the Midwest Higher Education Commission, and the Environmental Trust Fund. He also served as the vice president of Coleman Christensen Incorporated and as a mathematics teacher and coach at Ada High School. Trustee Moe is former member of the Policy Consensus Initiative Board of Directors, Debate Minnesota, the Minnesota Twins Community Fund Governance Committee, and the Minnesota Job Skills Partnership Board. Senator Moe earned his baccalaureate from Mayville State University and an honorary Doctor of Laws degree from the University of Minnesota for his many years of public service. Governor Mark Dayton appointed Trustee Moe to the Board of Trustees in December 2016. Please join me in welcoming Trustee Roger Moe.
President Charlie Ayer, faculty and friends, family and friends of the graduating class of 2017, faculty and staff of Central Lakes College, and most importantly, the honored guests tonight, the graduating class of 2017, good evening to all of you. I'm here today to bring greetings on behalf of many others. The Minnesota State Board of Trustees, Chancellor Stephen Rosenstone, and nearly 18,000 incredibly talented faculty and staff on campuses just like this one all over the state of Minnesota. It is a great honor and pleasure to participate in today's commencement ceremony. Celebrations like this give me a chance to be inspired by graduates like you. Commencement is a tangible reminder to me and my fellow trustees of the things we believe in, the things that make us passionate about serving our state colleges and universities. All of us who are here this evening have come together because we believe in the power of public higher education to change lives. We've come together because we believe that our state colleges and universities are places of hope and opportunity where all Minnesotans can get the education they need to create a better future for themselves, for their families, and for their communities. We've come together because we believe that the outstanding, accessible, affordable, and relevant education that our colleges and universities provide has never been more important. And graduates of the class of 2017, we've come together because we believe in you. Each of you took your own unique path to get here today. I'm confident in saying it wasn't easy for any of you. Some had to overcome substantial barriers to enter college and to stay in college. Others are the first in your family to graduate from college. Many of you balanced school with a family and a job, maybe even a couple of jobs. Most of you worked on your degrees after work and when everybody else was asleep. Today, your hard work and those late nights have paid off because you are about to join the many thousands of graduates across the state who will earn their certificate, diploma, or degree at one of our campuses. And today, you and those seated with you have earned the privilege of calling yourselves alumni of Central Lakes College. But does becoming an alumni mean you lose your connection to your alma mater? Definitely not. Does it mean we stop expecting great things from you? Absolutely not. You carry the mission of this great college with you no matter where you go, whether it's down the street, to another state, or across an ocean. And the faculty and staff and all of us who serve on the Board of Trustees will never stop expecting great things from you as alumni. First, we expect you to become leaders in your field. Second, we expect you to contribute to the quality of life that keep Minnesota and our nation competitive and strong. And finally, we expect you to be someone who supports and encourages the students who come after you in search of a brighter future. So, graduates of the class of 2017, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor Rosenstone, and all the people who believe in you, please accept my heartfelt congratulations on becoming alumni of Central Lakes College. All the best.
Thank you, Trustee Moe. You might think that Trustee Moe and I compared notes, but we did not. Tonight, we come together to honor some truly amazing students celebrating our heads. It probably involves something like a very nice blue gown, probably involves something like your name being read as we cross the stage, and I promise that those things will really happen tonight. But what does it really mean to graduate from college? I think it might help if we break it down and ask a simpler question: what is college? Because even that word is a little hard to define. We could look at the dictionary and it would say an institution of higher education. I don't know about you, but that is not very helpful. But there is something in our heads when we say college. Some of you might picture a building just like this. Some of you may picture something you've seen in the movies or on TV that is tall and ivory and has ivy growing up the side. So is college really the place? Well, I can tell you that our students learn in a lot of different places. They do learn in the facilities of which we're so proud, in our classes and in our laboratories, but they also learn when they work in our neighboring businesses as interns. They also work in our high schools because many of them are high school students. They also work at home because they are online students juggling all of the things that Trustee Moe talked about. So no, I don't believe that college is just a place. So maybe it'll help if we talk about what happens in college. You've become experts in this, right? So this seems like an easy one because we all think, well, of course I know learning, right? Simple. Well, then when you think about the picture in your head about learning, I bet you the supporters probably think, well, I can picture my student learning. They're in a classroom and they're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and they're eagerly waiting to be filled with knowledge from their brilliant professors. which of course is the case. And that is not wrong, but it really only tells part of the story. Because if you were to follow these students that you're here supporting or be a fly on their backpacks, you do have backpacks, do you not? A fly on their baseball hats, let's go with that. You would see them in a classroom, but you would probably be more likely to see them working in some of our amazing labs. They might be working on a 2-stroke diesel engine, or they might be poring in a group over a picture of anatomy to get through nursing and medical assisting. They could be at the West Campus working in an excavator. They could be looking at a computer screen with a faculty member looking over their shoulder. There are so many ways that our students have learned. So it's hard to create a picture. They learn amazing content to prepare them for your next step. But that only tells part of the story, because the other thing they learn about is life. You have learned about struggles, you've learned about barriers, you've learned to manage time. You've somehow figured out how to prioritize education in the midst of very busy lives, full of family and jobs. You've learned how to be frustrated and to push through it. I bet you've learned how to take risks, and I sincerely hope that you've learned that you need not be perfect to be extremely successful. So they've learned so many different things in this thing called college. They have learned so many unbelievable things. But we make this assumption when we think about college, that it's the students who are the only ones doing the learning. That sounds pretty obvious, but it only tells part of the story. Because what you may not know is that as your students have worked, they have worked with our faculty and staff, and by sharing their hopes and their dreams, by sharing their struggles and their challenges and their frustrations, they have taught us. Learning goes in both directions. You have taught us to dig deeply, to think about ourselves, to challenge the way we think based on your unique way of looking at the world. You've taught us how to help you better, which means we can help those who come after you better. And I can promise you that we embrace that bi-directional learning, because there is not a single Central Lakes College faculty or staff member who would ever say, I do what I do because what I give my students. You would never hear that. They do what they do because of what you give them. You inspire us each and every day. So we started out this conversation with, what is college? And I'm not sure we answered that question other than what it's not. But I think it's pretty darn clear, because no matter where you learn or what you learn, there is always one thing that's constant, and I think that one thing defines college. Central Lakes College, in my mind, is very clearly the people. It is all of our students, all of our faculty and staff, every supporter, every business leader, and every member of the community who comes together in this vast network with one goal: helping you to be successful. That's why our mission is to build futures. And when you graduate from college, it's not an end. To me, it symbolizes that you get to now take that network with you and do with it what you will. It will always be there for you. So when you think of graduating from college and you picture yourself walking across this stage, and like it or not, this is a memory you will have. You'll picture this day. Please think about it as far more than the degree, the diploma, or the certificate that you'll receive, although that's very, very important. It is just not the whole story. Think about that moment when you walk across the stage as evidence that you can do it, whatever it is in the future. And that by interacting with all sorts of people, you can change this world. You are extremely powerful, and we know that because you have changed us. So, please think about graduating from college as this moment. We are so unbelievably proud of these young people. We are very privileged to have had a role in your journey, and we look forward to celebrating that tonight. Tonight is about you. Congratulations. Thank you. And now, I'd like to introduce you to one of our faculty members. In recognition of the fact that excellence in teaching is truly at the core of what we do, the Minnesota State Board of Trustees honors our faculty through a program called Awards for Excellence in Teaching. And each year, faculty, staff, and students from all across the system select up to 70 faculty members from their campuses who are recognized as outstanding educators. These instructors are then put through a very rigorous selection process, and just a few rise to the top to be honored with the title Educators of the Year. At this time, it's my distinct privilege to introduce you to Kari Frisch, one of Central Lakes College outstanding faculty members. Kari has been teaching communication at CLC since 1997, and while she has always worked hard to establish deep connections with students and content, this year she received the board's highest recognition for her commitment to students. It is with great pride that I introduce you to CLC Communication Instructor and 2017 Educator of the Year, Kari Frisch.
Hello, and on behalf of CLC faculty, Staples, and the Brainerd campus, congratulations. This indeed is an honor worthy of much celebration, so way to go. It's an honor to have been asked to leave you with a few words today. And I'm not going to talk about your time with CLC that led you to this moment. Instead, I'm going to talk about CLC in terms of your future. Now, I don't mean CLC in terms of the physical space, although Central Lakes College will forever be a part of your history and you of ours. More than just the physical school and its people, I want you to remember CLC tonight, and remember CLC in moving forward. You see, tonight the letters CLC stand not just for Central Lakes College, but for three very important actions I want to challenge each and every one of you with today. I hope you accept this challenge. It's more than just homework. So my first challenge to you, the first C in CLC, is to care. Care for others. Take care of your family, friends, colleagues. Take care about your customers and your clients. Don't turn your back on someone in need. Care for and about others. Second, care for yourself, physically and emotionally. Care for your health and well-being. Find balance in your life so that you are in a good space to best care about and for others. Third, care about your job. Take pride in your work. Work hard to ensure that everything you do is something you can take pride in. Care in all that you do. So the first C in CLC tonight is for care. And I'm going to ask Hera to come back up here and help me out. I'm going to have Hera just stand on my right. And I'm going to have her hold this box of Band-Aids, because this box of Band-Aids is representing that first C, to care. Next is L. L stands for learn. Be a lifelong learner. Just because you're done with your degree or program doesn't mean you should be done pursuing new knowledge. Learn more skills, learn more content, connect what you're learning to what you already know. You already know a lot, but there's so much more to learn. Learn new hobbies. The world is full of opportunities to learn, so take advantage of that. You can learn something new in your own backyard or halfway around the world. Travel is an excellent way to learn. You will learn more about other places and more about your own community. You'll learn about others and you'll learn more about yourself. And the world is constantly changing. Jobs are constantly requiring new skills. Being a lifelong learner and finding the joy in that pursuit will take you far, figuratively and literally sometimes. So L is for learn. This world is going to represent that L, learn. Thank you, Vanna. The final challenge, now again, we've got care and learn. The final challenge, the final C, are you ready for this? Stands for catalyze. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering, what in the world does that mean? Well, you might not have heard of the word catalyze, but you've probably heard of the word catalyst. A catalyst is basically a change agent, or something that helps change occur more efficiently. I challenge all of you to be positive change agents. As an example, I was going to talk about how saliva helps when it meets food, break it down, and helps our digestive process go a little bit more easily and more efficiently. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to be known as the person who did the graduation speech on spit. But if remembering spit helps you remember my challenge to be a positive change agent, then so be it. I'm the spit speaker. Can you put out your hand, please? I'm kidding. Don't worry, I'm not going to spit in a cup and put it up here or put it on the stand or make Dr. Charlier hold it. Instead, I'm going to give you another representation of a catalyst, one that some of you may recognize. Now, most of you, by the sounds of it, know what this is. This is part of a catalytic converter. When hooked up properly in a car, the catalytic converter takes toxic gases and through the change chamber converts them to less toxic gases so that the exhaust that is emitted is better for others and better for the environment. So this catalytic converter is here to represent my challenge to each of all one of you to be a change agent. Remember that your actions and your words have consequences, so use them to be part of the solution, not the problem. Without a catalyst, sometimes reactions would never happen, or they would take a lot longer. And a catalyst moves that process forward. Remember, you have choices. Be the type of person your coworkers will enjoy being around. Choose a positive attitude. Choose to take your actions and use them to benefit others around you. Choose to be the positive change agent. Your actions can and will make a positive difference in the world and in the environment, whether that environment is your work, your family, your community, or literally the world. Choice matters, so catalyze your situations for good. Be a positive change agent, just like this catalytic converter. So C is for catalyze. You may have thought that your time at CLC and teachers telling you that you have homework was over and telling you what to do was over, but I really hope that you take these 3 challenges to heart. Unlike your other assignments, these challenges do not have deadlines. They are lifelong challenges, ones I hope you'll continue to strive for. So again, care, learn, and be a positive change agent. Once again, good job, good luck, and congratulations.
Thank you, Kari. I've never been called Vanna before, but it is my privilege. It's now my privilege to introduce you to the Staples Campus Student Senate President, Alex Carr. Alex graduated from Stillwater Area High School in 2013, and while attending high school, he developed a passion for science and technology and excelled in his chemistry classes. He attended the University of Wisconsin River Falls before coming to Central Lakes College and changing his major to robotics and automation. While attending CLC, Alex became very involved in student governance, including student life and student senate. He is graduating this spring with his Associate of Applied Science degree in Robotics and Automated Systems Technology and hopes to pursue degrees in engineering and computer science. Please help me welcome Alex Carr.
All right, thank you, President Charlier. As president of Staples Campus Student Senate and graduate of the Robotics and Automation program, I would like to congratulate all the graduates of Central Lakes College today. I would like to also welcome all the parents, grandparents, family, and friends of the graduates today. It is an honor to have you with us at this day of celebration. Thank you for sharing this evening with us. I would like to also give a special thank you to all of our wonderful staff and faculty for all their hard work, dedication, outstanding service to the students. They have always been willing to put forth the extra effort to help us in any way they can. Student Senate has celebrated a fantastic year. We have sponsored some major activities such as lobbying at the Capitol, paintball, snow days week, community leaf raking, a community egg hunt, and also the Halloween dance. We have also done many weekly events that we all enjoy, such as bowling, volleyball, softball, kickball, movie nights, and Nerf wars. These are just a few of the amazing things that we have done in the past year. I would like to thank all of those who helped and participated in. I hope you took something away from this year and gained a little bit of experience. One of the more important life lessons I have learned being a robotics student is that you break things every so often. Actually, a lot. As I get into an industry, you'll learn that a lot more. So the main thing I have taken away from this year is to learn to fail or to fail to learn. As J.K. Rowling stated, it is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well have not lived at all, in which case you fail by default. As we learn more about the careers we have chosen, we might fail at something, but that should never discourage us. We should always take that experience to heart, learn to become better, learn to do it right. To become better in any aspect of life, you have to be able to accept every possible outcome. Failure, excelling, also becoming just the normal amount. Always work for the acceleration, though. All right. I thank you all for your listening ears, and even more, I thank you for being able to share this day with all of us. To all of our graduates, I say good luck. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You may surprise yourself. And don't ever stop pursuing, and you may handle whatever life throws at you. Congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Tonight, we celebrate every member of the class of 2017. They have each worked diligently to achieve this milestone of graduation. In addition, graduating with honor signifies truly outstanding academic achievement. Those who have earned honors wear an honor cord as part of their academic regalia. Students with grade point averages of 3.25 to 3.75 graduate with honors and wear a silver cord. Those with grade point averages of 3.75 to 4.0 graduate with high honor, and they wear a gold honor cord. Will all students graduating with honor or high honor please stand? Please join me in recognizing these exceptional students. You may be seated. Thank you. We also celebrate those who have aspired to earn college credentials while still enrolled in high school. Each year, a growing number of regional high school students begin work on their college degrees, diplomas, and certificates as juniors and seniors through the post-secondary enrollment option, or PSEO. We consider them dual graduates because they're graduating from both Central Lakes College and their high school this spring. This year, CLC has 76 area high school seniors graduating with a diploma, an Associate of Arts, or an Associate of Applied Science degree. Please give those students a tremendous round of applause. As the candidates for graduation cross the stage tonight, you will also see various accessories to the academic regalia, including stoles and cords, signifying membership in a wide range of student organizations. We invite you to take a look at the program for a description of the many activities and accomplishments of our students. And now, for the highlight of our evening, the presentation of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. At this time, I'd like to ask Vice President Christensen and Dean Kent to come forward to present the academic awards.
Will the candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates please come forward for presentation and conferring ceremonies? Yep. For the Associate in Arts program, Damian Jensen. The Diesel Technology Program, Calvin Schmedeke. Corbin Miller. Adam Schroeder. Austin Kubish. Noah Olson. Lucas Michaels. Tyler Hellickson. Luke Waltz. Kyle Ekholm. Dalton Drana. Jacob Tennis. Brady Brown. Dalton Lilienthal. Levi Radatz. Timothy Shocker. Walker Grossum. Jared Knutson. Jesse Ekstrand. Daniel Burble. Riley Larson. Dylan Wahlberg. Willis McDonald. Philip Rugemer. Nicholas Tolbert. Michael Streeter. Daniel Bitzane. From the Heavy Equipment Operation and Maintenance Program, Cody Learman. Andrew Ives. Alex Sorensen. Justin Getschel. Roy Wigton. Colton Opelt. Sam Erickson. Thomas Lowen. Eric Cambrone. Spencer Taboni. Take your picture. Bryce Urbanak. Mitchell Kopp. Evan Doty. Anthony Cole. Chase Bakken. Michael Burnt. Jacob Dozel. Dalton Engholm. Take a picture. Michael Bauer. Michael Ashland. Nicholas Downs. Jacob Moreland. Mitchell Cruz. Lane Johnson. Paige Littlewolf. Tristan Jurgens. Tristan Hinch. Joseph Adamson. Andrew McKegg. Congratulations. Stephen Long. From the Medical Assisting Program, Shannon Brandt. Congratulations. Gabrielle Carpenter. Did I get it? Michelle Boyer. Sammy Plattner. Samantha Christensen. Tiana Hess. Ashley Ayers. Lamanda Nurnberger. Congratulations. Ryle Jordan. Macy Caring. Chelsea Schreck. I love your cat. Kelly King. Congratulations. Abby Rushmeyer. Hi again. From the Robotics and Automated Systems Program, Alex Carr. Megan Patchen. Congratulations, Chris. Christopher Stevens. Richard Tragg. Congratulations. Darren Griesert. From the Practical Nursing Program, Laura Burhow. Allison Boatingheimer. Anessa Morales. Tessa Nemeth Miles. Sarah Jelinski. Daisy Dembowski. Amber Ledoux. Caitlin Tragg. Caitlin Anderson. Congratulations. Galen Davidson. Congratulations. Melinda Dukek. Angel Norwood. Did you get in a step back, get your picture taken? Mackenzie Sigfrid. Lucy Felton. Anna Arndt. Alyssa Kramer. Cassandra Blood.
While the graduates are making their way back to their seats, can we give them a big round of applause, please?
Will all candidates for graduation please rise? President Charlier, the faculty of Central Lakes College has certified that these candidates meet all the requirements for degrees, diplomas, and certificates in their respective fields.
Thank you. Upon recommendation of the Central Lakes College faculty and by the authority vested in me in the Minnesota State Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree, diploma, or certificate to which you are entitled with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining. Congratulations. And now, as is the tradition, to signify receipt of your degree, you should now move the tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Once again, please join me in congratulating our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes tonight's commencement exercises. As we close with the recessional, we ask that the audience remain in place until the platform party, the faculty, and the students have exited. Please explore our campus and see our program areas, and join us in the assembly room for a reception honoring the graduates. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the 2017 Central Lakes College Staples graduation.